Good morning and welcome to another edition of the Daily Fix. I am your usual host and presenter, Advocate Tulo Hoyani. This morning, I want to go back to that campaign to get 1 million signatures to put pressure on the authorities that something is just not right with the Senzo Meyiwa trial. The first thing that you can ask yourself is, why am I launching this campaign and what form is it going to take? I am launching this campaign because, as you probably well know by now, I want to see justice for Senzo Meyiwa. That is all that motivates me. And I am hoping with that campaign that, the strength of numbers will probably have a positive impact on the powers that be to do something about some of the injustices that we are seeing unfold in the Pretoria High Court. I don't have to repeat myself. You know there are two versions. One version says there were intruders. The other version says there were no intruders into that house. But the way I'm going to conduct this is, because of the existence of two dockets, I'm not going to take sides with either docket. I am just saying, because there is this abnormal situation where we have two dockets, something is not right here. People cannot be in the dock in that Pretoria High Court, right? In terms of one docket, 636. When we know for a fact that there is another docket that says, in effect says, they've got nothing to do with the killing of Senzo Meyiwa. That is docket 375. So we all know the facts behind the two dockets. So all I'm saying is to put pressure on the authorities, from the state president, the ministers, everybody who cares to listen to us, right? To say to them, under these circumstances, how can we honestly, in our hearts, live with that, with our consciences, knowing that there is a possibility that we might convict the wrong people? I have said in law, they say, it is better to let a guilty man go free rather than to send an innocent man to jail. That is my fear. That is what motivates me, and I will push this agenda until probably one day something positive comes out of it. So I'm appealing to everyone, all South Africans, viewers of this channel, subscribers of this channel, and all men and women of goodwill to sign up to that campaign. Today is Thursday, and I am launching the campaign with effect from next week on Monday. Monday will be the 13th, if I'm not mistaken, the 13th of January. And that is when the campaign will be kickstarted. This campaign, I intend to launch it and finish it with a demonstration outside the Pretoria High Court. In other words, those of you who will make it, right, to the Pretoria High Court on that designated day will be there to say no to this injustice, justice for Senzo Meyiwa. If there are 5 of us, if there are 4 of us, and even if it is just me alone, that demonstration will take place. Because sometimes, the truth is not just about numbers. If one person stands up for the truth, that is probably enough. I believe that putting pressure on the authorities will yield some positive results. Because remember, we live in a country, right, that had apartheid for 350 something years. And it was only the pressure of the black people on the South African government, on the racist apartheid government, right, that led to the dispensation of democracy that we see today. Had it not been for those men and women, our fathers and grandfathers, and some of us who are still here, probably this country would not be where it is. Politicians are elected by you and me, and they are enjoined, or they have an obligation to listen to our concerns because we put them there in the first place. So this campaign is going to be kickstarted on Monday. There will be a link provided. And we are simply going to, in that campaign, you just answer to one question. In view of the fact that there are two conflicting versions in this trial, one says there were no intruders into that house, the one that is unfolding in the Pretoria High Court, and there's yet another that says, no, let me just say that again. There is the one unfolding in the Pretoria High Court that says there were intruders into that house, and there is yet another version that says there were no intruders into that house. Right? Do you think that this is justice for Senzo Meyiwa? And you simply have to answer yes or no. That is how simple it is going to be. So on a designated day, I suppose, depending on how many signatures I get, January is a rather dull month. I'm hoping that sometime in the first week of March, that demonstration outside the Pretoria High Court will take place. And I undertake to lead that demonstration. I have said this, and I will say this again, that I am a doer. I don't just run a YouTube channel, but I also do many other things. I'm an activist in many other ways, right? So that social issues matter to me. They really matter to me because I'm part of this society. I am a citizen of this country. And when I see things go wrong, I have an obligation to do something. I cannot just sit back and fold my arms. Some of you have indicated the dangers associated with, the initiative that I have taken to bring to the fore the corruption around the Senzo Meyiwa investigation, whether it will not endanger my life. If it endangers my life, God willing, I will survive those dangers. If I don't survive them, that will be my fate, unfortunately. But the truth will prevail at the end of it all. I am also aware that a lot of you are very interested in the legal advice that I'm providing to you people, to you viewers and subscribers, free of charge. I'll continue to say this. Please take advantage of that legal advice. It is the only way, right, I can pay back to the society. It is a way of me saying, thank you, South Africa, for making me an advocate. I am a product of this society. I'm a child of this society. I'm from the Vaal, and the Vaal flows in me. I've always told you how much I love the Vaal River because I was born on the banks of the Vaal River. I will pay back to this society, whatever it takes. So I will render that legal advice free of charge. I know that for many of you, after you've got that legal advice, the next question will be, what do I do? Please engage me on my WhatsApp number, which I will provide in a short while, and then we can take that matter further. This is why I call myself a doer. I'm not just a talker. I'm not just a talker. I'm not just running a YouTube channel. I want to make a difference in people's lives, a practical difference in people's lives. This is why all my detractors, all those who denigrate me, all those who are out to insult me, just know one thing: it does not deter me. If you throw an insult at me, you know what I'm going to do? I will just simply thank you for watching. Because I've got no time to focus on the negative things in life. I just have no time for that. I want to focus on the positive things in life because I've got hope. I'm a Christian and I've got hope that this world can be a better place. So let me give you the number for those who don't have the number. The one number is available on WhatsApp. The number is 063 640 4329. The number again, 063 640 4329. And undertake to come back to you in no time at all. Those of you who have already benefited from that legal advice will attest to this. I have already helped close on 30 to 40 people. And I want to help as many South Africans, as many desperate fellow South Africans who want legal advice, who are faced with all sorts of problems, be they domestic problems, be they, inheritance issues, be they divorce matters. There are so many things that people, there are so many problems rather that people are facing that I'm willing to help you with. Criminal matters. Your son might be arrested. Your cousin might be arrested. Come to me and I will give you that legal advice. Your spouse might be abusive to you. Come to me for legal advice and we'll work out the modalities of getting a protection order from the magistrate's court for you. That is the only thing I can do for you. It is a donation, but it is not a donation it is not something tangible. That legal advice is a donation that I'm offering to my fellow South Africans. And I feel gratified doing things like that. It makes my life more meaningful. Thank you very much for watching this video. Look forward to getting that link and please support that campaign and let us move things forward and leave the negative things aside. I am positive about life. I am positive about 2025. Nothing will deter me. Nothing has ever deterred me in my life. Look at me. I'm 60-something years old. I can take any insult on my chest. At some stage, I said to myself, I'm not going to read these comments because some of them were outright vulgar. But I said to myself, out of 1,000 comments, if one comment is vulgar, one sparrow does not make a summer. I will not deprive myself of the benefit of getting to know what my viewers think about this channel because there is a miscreant out there out to undo the good work that we are doing. I will not do that. Thank you very much for watching and have a nice